James and Justin here, your favorite spiritual analysts on all things culturally relevant, and today we're going to be looking at an independent artist. We don't do this very often, but I came across this person on TikTok, and the song just captivated me. I was like, this is genius, whatever this person has done. And so I want to do my thing to get this person's name out there. I hope this person becomes famous because this song just hits all the right notes of what's going on in society. So the artist is James the Seventh, and the song's called Trauma Olympics. And I'm watching the TikTok. It's not the polished version that she has on YouTube. This is kind of more of just her in the studio doing her thing. And I hope she publishes a full version of this one because the lyrics come out crisp. And I want you guys to see the captions. So if you want to put the closed captions on so you can read the lyrics, do that. I think it's beneficial because the lyrics are powerful. And I only have a 31-second clip here, so we're gonna watch it twice. And I just hope it hits.
Trauma Olympics. That's an interesting title right away.
Yeah.
You've obviously seen this.
Yeah.
This is a raw reaction. I have not seen it. I have an idea from what you've explained what it's about, but yeah.
Anyway, guys, won't keep you waiting. Let's get into it. All right, so a song based upon trauma, the competitive nature of humanity, people out there striving for their individualized success, and there's this backdrop, there's this thing of things not being said while everyone's trying to make their lives more comfortable and achieve, success, what the world might deem as success, right? And there's a trauma that takes place as other people are watching this game going on, and everyone's pointing out and saying, this is what's considered a success. And this person may be looking at saying, well, I'm not achieving that, or I'm not doing the things that everyone, does that mean I'm not successful? Does that mean I'm not worthy? I don't get love or something like that? And then there's this this traumatized, socialized thing going on in the backdrop of everyone trying to survive. I think it's an advanced song. I think you don't get lyrics like this very often. There's a lot of, pretty pop style lyrics that everyone's kind of comfortable with. But when you're introduced to a song like this that actually points out something that's deep and in the backdrop, man, I'd love to see something like this catch fire and people get inspired by it. To look deeper.
Well, let's take a beat here. Don't you want to have the ability, you want to live on high octane all the time? You want to be permanently engines revving and cortisol spraying? Some people are there. Some people are there where they want to just get to it. And some people are not. Some people are just not there. So just be patient for a sec here. It's do you judge squirrels for collecting nuts for the winter? Do you judge the lion for tackling the gazelle, and whether it's a mummy gazelle or a baby gazelle? Do you really judge the lion? And do you judge humans for competing? We compete with each other. We've been doing it for a long time, for all kinds of things. And among the things you can compete for is victimhood. Just take it easy. Just take it easy in your life. See what that's created. When things get too competitive, quality starts to suffer. people start pumping shit out. When you get too competitive, the products and the things you create start to suffer. It's like sometimes like it depends, I suppose, on the situation, but it seems like that might start to affect quality when things get too disingenuous and sheer competition gets put above everything else. People start doing radical things when they are competitive enough. We've had to claw our way to this point in history as humanity, and it's been rough and competitive, and we've tried to carve out what's right and what's true, and we've tried to balance that against like collaboration and our desire to be connected with each other and actually enjoy each other's company. We've tried to balance all that, and now we're here where there's many people like this young person sort of seeing even the competition in victimhood. That's what I kind of gather from. Maybe I'm way off. Maybe we're off on this, but that's what came to mind is the idea of competition in so many things, even victimhood. And I don't even want to do it. Can't you see I'm on your team?
Yeah.
And for some people, that's just not their reality yet, or not ever going to be, or is their reality. They love the fight. They love the game. But the bottom line is any prize you can win, like anything that's like, what difference does it make to you? Like, imagine seeing somebody that you kind of admire. Somebody's doing something there, even in your field, and they're doing it better than you. Yeah. And you look at them and you notice a spike of sort of jealousy or envy or a temptation to emulate, a temptation to, I'm going to copy them and get whatever I admire here. And then you catch yourself, because that's kind of, maybe you don't like those feelings, or you've been told to not like those feelings or something. So you go, you know what, rather than getting all competitive about it, I'm gonna like lean into like just admiration, or I am gonna be sort of jealous, but I'm gonna turn that jealousy into admiration, where like, if they can do it, I can do it, or whatever. Just stop it. Stop all those conclusions, you frantic franny. Take it easy, for God's sake. You do know you like all like, who knows what's gonna really happen in the end? But it really seems like we're all gonna die. It really seems like your life will come and go, and you'll be like, why did I waste all that time and shitty emotions? And you find out so often, like we were talking about before this started. I came over and I was ranting about the fact that so many things are secret tricks. Like everybody's told this is the thing you're supposed to want. Yeah. And so everybody goes after that thing, but no thing can satisfy you. It's like, what is boredom? Think about boredom. It's like, it's a clear sign that you're uneasy. You know what I mean? You're unsatisfied. It's like, really? Because physiologically, homeostatically, the same sensations of boredom are the same as content, relaxed. I'm chilling out. That's like one notch over from boredom. It's just the story in your head about it's a little different.
Yeah.
And what is boredom other than a societal collective indication that you should be doing something? Something should be going on. Yeah. There's never not everything going on. Everything's going on all the time. Pick a thing.
Yeah.
You can't even help it. You can't even not breathe if you want to. You can't even not have a heartbeat if you want to.
I've definitely felt the whip of being active in my life. So much so that as I get older, like now that I'm older and I realize the trauma that she's talking about, it gets hard to stop. It's hard to sit down in the beginning for you. Like when you do come to a point, sometimes it's hard to just sit still because...
But people are doing that. What they're doing is like this. The reason I brought up the thing about squirrels. Do you judge a squirrel for collecting nuts? Do you judge a lion for eating a gazelle? Do you judge a human for eating a factory farmed chicken? Is one of the things we do is we compare. We're like, is this good? Is that good? Is it good? And even if we wouldn't naturally do that, the way we've tailored our kingdom of opulence, the way we've tailored our kingdom of capitalism, is to like, you're comparing yourself, right?
Yeah.
And you'd be like, no, I wasn't going to compare myself. And they're like, what's wrong with you? Like, it's subtly communicated. When a little kid's growing up and they see their parents, they're watching what their parents are doing to decide what there is to do. And you start off acting out like you're upset about things, like you're so covetous and possessive of all your life. You act it out till all of a sudden you like believe it. You're lost in all these beliefs. I'm lost in the belief of this. So many things would like, if you're able to think outside the box, like, what if I just don't? What if I just don't do that? What if? But start questioning. You might dismantle the whole thing. But somebody is out there with a real salty attitude watching that go on, and they're going to try to bring you back. Yeah. That's crazy. Stop it. Come back. We're all upset, but we stifle it. And what's most important than anything is the veneer. Doesn't matter how you actually feel. What's important is what people think you feel.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do that. Are people going to do it? They seem to have been up to doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. Yeah. I see what you're saying about this thing, but to me, it's a little bit like you've heard me complain about similar things for a long time. And so it's a little bit, I appreciate the vibe that's coming forth, but being not affected by the trauma Olympics can become its own Olympics.
Yeah.
Everything can become a new Olympics. Just realize that things don't have to be as they seem they are. They just don't have to be that way. Anything can be probably anything. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe one of the conflicting things I find is that a lot of people would say that a lot of humanity's achievements, a lot of things that have broken us through borders of evolution has been that competitive drive within us. So I don't know if there is a balancing thing to be had here. I don't know what happens if we just stop competing altogether. Then what happens?
I am an artist. I create art and I do a lot of it digitally.
Yeah.
If there was no digital thing to do it on, I would build little dioramas. I'd have sticks and mud on my hand, and I would still do it.
Yeah.
What's the proof of that? What did we do when we went to the cottage? Yeah. I built a friggin' effigy out of sticks, and everybody had a good time, and we burnt it together. Interestingly enough, the people with the least inhibitions, the kids, were all super into it.
Yeah.
The adults were all careful because they've been conditioned so hard.
Yeah.
Just stop being conditioned so hard. Yeah, we'll probably lose some shit. Some shit. But do you want to have that thing that Christ talked about? Remember? What was that thing that Christ said? Lest you become like children, you shall in no way enter the kingdom.
Yeah.
Don't go act like a child. It's saying, I assume it to mean you've been conditioned to hell and you are traumatized. This is the trauma Olympics, whether you like it or not. And one of the things you can be competitive about is your trauma. You can also be competitive about your success. You can also be competitive about this and that. And I'm inviting you to, if that starts to get heavy, take it easy. Just let it go a little bit, man. You're probably going to gain and lose all kinds of things in this life. You're going to have moments of success and moments of failure. If you hold it loosely, if you don't get lost in these things or too manipulated by the people around you, I think you can find some freedom. Very talented, by the way. Well,
I just wanted, before we closed it out, I just wanted to say she did a bang up job in terms of putting it out there. I liked the way that she was kind of changing her voice from high to deep, and I like the style. The style was kind of unique to me, mixed with a deep song. But anyway, we'll close it out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our reaction on this one. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share this with a friend, and everyone until next time,
stay spiritual. And go follow her. Or whatever. Go check it out.